Coffee with Moshe. Today again, another blog from Krav Maga Blogs 2010. Today is May 2020. So this is written 10 years ago. Let's see if it's still relevant. This blog is called Ups and Downs in Krav Maga and in Life. It was written on March 24th, 2010, so just over 10 years ago. We all have our ups and downs. I don't only mean good times and bad times. I mean times when we are busy, active, animated, constantly on the run, and times when we bottom out, slow down, catch up on paying the bills, and pulling out weeds from the garden. There is no doubt that both are necessary, that both are essential parts of life. On a weekly basis, we have the Sabbath, a day to slow down a bit. During the course of the year, we have various holy days, days set aside for prayer, contemplation, taking an inventory of our hectic lives. All this is essential. Without it, we would crash and burn. Up times are fun, exciting. We might travel the world, meet exciting people, dine in restaurants, and jet set around the world. Down times are not bad times. These are times that must follow, times to slow down, reflect, and catch up. It is the cycle that matters, the ebb and flow, the wave and the ups and downs. Just as night follows day and day follows night, so must we go up and down. Let's cherish both sides of the flow. See each as essential and complementary, not as opposites. I love the feeling when the flight takes off. We are on our way. I also love the feeling when we are landing. We have arrived. In our Krav Maga training, there are those times when we finally master a technique. It becomes our technique, and we feel great. Then there are those times when we suddenly realize we don't really know it well enough. We can't make it work under all and every circumstance. This is a downtime, but it is essential. For this is the time to reevaluate the technique, the training, our lives. During these down Krav Maga times, we question, we doubt, we humble ourselves and become the beginner again. We become the empty cup, the new student eager to learn. Let's not be upset during these times. Let's cherish them. Let us see them for the learning opportunity they are. In life and in Krav Maga, there are times when things look bleak. Most often, later on, we see these as essential times of growth, of rejuvenation, of renewed understanding. Welcome the cycles, embrace the cycle, and we will be better off. Today, we're during these coronavirus times where we had to slow down. Flights canceled, training canceled, gyms closed, dojos closed. We're at home. We don't have any place to go really. We could drink coffee. We could reflect upon life. We can do something constructive. We don't just lie on the couch and say that's being responsible. No. The down times are also up times. There's a time to reevaluate, to grow. In terms of our Krav Maga training, like I was saying, there are times when everything feels great. We're moving ahead. We're learning new techniques. We're getting a new rank. But what about in between the ranks? In between the highs? During those times, we feel we're not getting anywhere. We're frustrated. Those are the challenging times. That's an obstacle to overcome. But later on, we look back upon those times, perhaps years later, and we realize that those times we were building our roots. Those times we were growing deep. We were gaining a more profound understanding. Even today, I think back at certain things I learned in college, which meant nothing at the time, and I thought I was wasting my time. And it suddenly occurs to me, I learned something valuable during that time. Suddenly I see that I gained a certain depth of understanding that now, 10, 20, 30 years later, 40 years later, makes sense. There's no bad times. There's more challenging times. There are times we don't feel the growth, but the growth is happening in a different way. And later on, we will look back upon these times and be grateful for the growth that took place during these times. We have to be patient with ourselves.